Good morning, y'all. It's Sunday. Um, so pretty much, I just wanna get on here really quickly and talk about Kierra Coles. I've been actually doing this case, but there haven't been any new information to be talked about. So that's the only reason why I haven't been talking about the Kierra Coles case. But early this morning, I just typed in her name to see if any new information came about. And only new information they have been put out is this article about the police pretty much suspending this case, which I don't know why, because they pretty much have their suspects, or at least the people who they suspect is responsible for Kierra's disappearance. So I'm about to turn this news article on really quickly and let y'all listen to this. Give me 1 second.
This investigation, as they also questioned surveillance video related to this case. Tonight, the family of Kierra Coles is still searching for the missing U.S. postal worker, a case Chicago police say remains a high-risk case with potential foul play suspected. I've been here and I ain't going nowhere. Kierra was 3 months pregnant when she disappeared back in October of 2018. Kierra's dad still believes she's alive. I'm still a whole lot of hope until they put something in front of me to say she's not here anymore. The family shocked to find out that Chicago police have currently suspended the investigation, saying the case cannot proceed further at this time for a variety of reasons, including detectives exhausting all leads, but say that can be changed if more information is available. We really need to find out some answers today. This surveillance video taken the day of the disappearance near 81st and Vernon was reportedly the last time Coles was seen. The recording shows a woman in a postal worker uniform walking in the Chatham neighborhood where she lived. But the family says that woman is not Kierra. Coming from the horse's mouth, that is not her walking off that video. I asked him several times to take it down. Kierra's mom says it only took one
See,
look
that's
at
the
that
thing.
video
You know
to
your
know
child.
that wasn't her daughter. Chicago police now
You
looking
know
into
what
those
your child look
claims.
like.
Chicago police say that anyone that has information on Kierra's last whereabouts is considered a person of interest. Her family said the reward for information sits at more than $47,000.
Wow. The sad part about it is the police know who got Kierra or who's responsible for her disappearance. We all know. It's evident because of their behavior. And there's Josh, her child's father, the guy she was pregnant by, and his girlfriend, his other baby mom, who also name is Kierra. Kierra Smith, I believe her name is. When Kierra disappeared, they picked up and moved. They picked up and moved. Why is that? Do I believe Kierra is still here with us? No, I do not. It's been 2 years. There's no sign. There's no, signs of life at all. And like I said, we know who's responsible, and that's Josh Simmons, or Josh Smith, whatever his last name is. But he's definitely responsible for her disappearance. And it's pretty evident why. He was living a double life, got 2 girls pregnant, even though he been with Kierra for, I believe they said 7 years. Seven. 7. That's a long time to be with somebody. And for him to just up, pack his shit and leave with his girlfriend and his kids is suspicious, because you got this girl pregnant. She's missing. You're not gonna try to figure out where she's at. She's pregnant with your child. Josh, baby mom that he's with now, the other Kierra, she had some statuses and posts up that she was posting about, if I ever catch him cheating, something to like that. If she ever catch him cheating, he would have to kill her or kill the girl that he's cheating with in order for him to get back with her. I'm gonna try to look for that post, but I remember I seen that post a couple years. I mean, not a couple years, like a year ago, and I just was like, wow, wow, females will really do anything for a man. That's crazy. Instead of getting mad at him, you mad at her. Why you mad at her? That's the thing I don't get about females. Y'all find out y'all men cheating on y'all, and y'all want to go for the female instead of going for the man. Instead of going for a man, y'all will go straight to the female. But let's just pray that Kierra Coles is found safely. Whether she's found alive or deceased, let's just hope and pray that she's found so she can have a proper burial for her and her child, because she was 3 months pregnant when she went missing. Mind y'all, this was 2 years ago when she went missing, October 2nd, I believe, 2018. So her child would be what, 2 now? 1.5 or something like that. And the sad part about it is I feel so bad for her father. So bad for Kierra's father. He literally, first of all, he don't even live in Chicago. I think he do now, but he didn't live in Chicago at the time of her disappearance. But as any real father would and should, he moved all the way to Chicago from where he was staying at to look for his daughter, staying out on the streets, not eating, not sleeping. And still, y'all, 2 years later, we're back in the same place. We still have no answer as to where Kierra Coles is at. It's almost like she fell, face off this earth. She went missing in broad daylight, allegedly. Nobody seen nothing. Nobody heard nothing. She just disappeared. So we're gonna just say our prayers for Kierra Coles and her family. And like I said, we're gonna pray that, she is found, whether it's alive or deceased. We just gonna keep her in our prayers, because this is just sad. It's sad. Literally been 2 years. That just to show you how fast time flies. 2 years, and we still have not found this girl at all. 2 years, no trace, no nothing, no leads, no updates at all. That's crazy, and it's scary to know that your loved one could go missing, and there's no signs at all as to what happened to this individual. None. And like I said, to make matters worse, she was pregnant. 3 months pregnant. 3 months. And she just disappeared. I remember it was an article I read. I believe I have it somewhere on my page. On my channel, where the police stated that they believe the last person to see her was her girlfriend. Remember the girl who said that she was the last person to see Kierra when Kierra was supposed to go to her doctor's appointment. I remember is an article somewhere. I'm gonna try to pull my video up I did about Kierra a couple months ago, where I talked about this. How the police stated that she's a person of interest, her friend, the last person who seen her. I don't know if this girl was part of the setup of helping Josh and his baby mom get Kierra. I don't know, but I found it strange that the police said that the last person, like I said, was allegedly the girl that Kierra, her friend. Remember they stated that Kierra she was with her friend, and she left her friend house to go to her doctor's appointment. I believe that was on October 1st or 2nd. And the police did say that she's a person of interest. I just got to find that article, but I believe I talked about this before in one of my past videos. So I find that crazy and scary. That's why you can't trust nobody these days. Nobody. Because you don't know who out to get you, who envy you. None of that shit. So that's scary, man. 2 years, and this girl has not been found. No trace at all. Like I said, it's almost like this girl fell face off the fucking earth. Face off the earth. That's so scary. To know that you could be, doing everything the right way. She had just moved into her apartment, just had got her car, all that. She was doing everything she was supposed to do just for her to go missing. Just for her to go missing. And nobody knows where she is at. But somebody knows something because you just don't go missing in broad daylight like that. You just don't. Her family believes that, the surveillance video that they see of the young lady walking in a postal uniform is not Kierra. And I believe them because at first, I was like, that is Kierra. I don't know where, but, just going off the postal uniform and shit like that, I thought that was her. And, Kierra was tall and slim, and that girl did look tall and slim. But they said that is not Kierra. And, you know your child. You know your child. You know your child from a mile fucking way. You know your child. You know how they walk. You know their stance and all that. So they said it wasn't her. It wasn't her. Did my damn daughter break? Like I said, we gonna just pray for Kierra and pray that she's found, safe. Good morning, conversation with D. I gotta find a charger. This is my daughter's tablet I'm on today, and it's literally like on 2%. But I just wanted to get on here and talk about Kierra because we did not forget about Kierra at all. We did not forget about her. Just haven't been any new updates or leads at all. So that's the only reason why I really haven't been talking about Kierra case. I've been waiting for new leads or a new update. But that baby father of hers, definitely guilty. Definitely guilty. Because again, you don't just pack up and move. You don't just pack up and move when shit like this happens in your life. You was living a double life. You mad because what? Your girlfriend.
We're seeing it again.
Your girlfriend that you are with caught on to your sneaky shit, and you had to take Kierra out. That's pretty much what it is. And what happened? I can almost guarantee y'all. He moved. Him and his family moved right after this shit. Right after Kierra disappeared, him and his family moved out of Chicago. Tell me that ain't suspicious. Tell me that is not suspicious. Then you went home. Kierra Coles was last seen leaving her home on the south side of Chicago on October 2nd, 2018. She had called in sick to work at a U.S. Postal Service worker, but later was seen on surveillance video leaving her home and walking right past her car before she vanished. And we just talked about that. Her mom and dad said that it's not Kierra who walked by that car before she allegedly vanished. And that's another thing. Somebody called in sick for her. And it had to be somebody who knows the postal service rules because allegedly they're saying that you can't just call out how you would normally call out a regular job when you're working for the United States Postal. There's a certain way you have to do it. And only people that would know that is people that work there. Josh worked there. Josh's girlfriend worked there. So what else, do the police need? They suspended this case because there's no new leads, no new updates. But y'all pretty much y'all know who did it. Y'all know who did it. Y'all keep saying y'all watching him. But when are y'all going to detain him? Fuck watching him. When are y'all going to detain him? Because it's not fair to Kierra or her family. This man still is out there living his life, having kids. He's with his girlfriend. He's breathing. Meanwhile, Kierra Coles' family distraught. They're sad. They're heartbroken. They don't know where their family member is. And shit like that. Y'all watching him. Fuck watching him. Lock his ass up. It's been way too long. It's been 2 fucking years. Maybe we'll get some answers if y'all detain his ass and his girlfriend. Maybe they'll start fucking talking. Maybe they'll start talking. But you know, Chicago got the worst police department ever. The worst. They don't give a fuck about what's going on in the black community. They don't give a fuck. So I'm not surprised that they suspended this Kierra Coles case. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. But I'll tell you one thing, her family is very fucking strong, very strong. They have not given up on Kierra. Still to this day, the father is out on their corner, still waiting for his daughter to come. Still waiting. But yet, and not to bring King in it, but yet we have King's situation where his mom is told that they may not find his body, and she's okay with it. She's pretty much okay with that. But you had this father whose daughter been missing, 23-year-old daughter right there. I believe she was 23, 25, something like that. Been missing, a grown woman, been missing for 2 years. He haven't given up at all. Still searching for his baby, still waiting on that corner, still to this day. So he find out what happened to his daughter. So I salute the father. I definitely salute him. Still putting out videos, asking the public for any leads, anything that they know, anything, so that he can see his daughter and his grandchild again. So we're gonna keep Kierra's name alive. We're gonna continue to, keep our eyes and ears open and pray that this young lady is found safely. Sad when these girls go missing like this. It is so sad because we don't know what happened. We don't know what they're going through. If they're alive, if they're being tortured, we don't know. And that's the worst part about it. The worst part, not knowing. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this live because this tablet is about to die. But I just wanted to get on here and, like I said, speak on Kierra to let people know that we are still looking for her. She has still not been found. Her and her child. Because again, she was 3 months pregnant at the time she went missing. So I just wanted to get her in here to keep her name alive, y'all. Say her name, Kierra Coles. But I'm out. I'll be back on a little bit later tonight.